Hey, I'm Anomalous Ant, and this is Minecraft Classic 0.0.18a version 2. Welcome back. Now, I had some feedback that people actually enjoyed watching me build things. So instead of cutting that out, I'm going to actually demonstrate the building of stuff in this version. I'd love to go over the changes, if there were any. The only real implementation between the last one and this one is just adding in skins to the game, which unfortunately, as there's no inventory or third-person mode, I can't show off what my skin is. Not that I think that my current skin would appear in Classic. I imagine that the download servers for this are totally busted, so there's nothing to see there. But I also had some questions about why the multiplayer server doesn't work or why I can't get it running. So if we look over here, currently I have a 1.4.1 multiplayer server version running. And as you can see here, there's a funky little error there. Failed to assemble heartbeat, Java lang, null pointer exception, yada 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 yada, blah blah blah. But basically, the Mojang Minecraft server system is down. It's not supported anymore. You can actually take a look here. There is a surviving tutorial on how to actually get one of these classic servers to work. But the video starts like this.
Hola a todos, soy Luke, vengo a traer un nuevo tutorial y esta vez os voy a enseñar cómo crear un servidor de Minecraft Classic.
So naturally I couldn't be bothered to listen to it, but if you look here, the original method of joining these classic servers hosted on the website is actually through minecraft.net/classic. So if we go to that link, as you can see, it doesn't exist. In fact, it edits it. This page doesn't exist. And if we search for anything related to Classic, we are met with what I can only assume to be brain rot, bug rock skins that are used for I don't even know what this is. 70 pages of slop. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. I've never played Bedrock. I never will play Bedrock. It's all marketplace. That's why it's difficult. Yeah, so going back to this, yeah, you can understand why it's a little difficult. I don't have the expertise in that sort of code in order to get it working in a non-browser based method. I'm sure somebody with more advanced knowledge could do it. I've tried using Betacraft in order to do it, but there's a lot more things that I have to do, and I'm not even sure that it would work for that. So for the time being, multiplayer will be dead in Classic, except for the most recent version of Classic, which is like 0.30 or something. I know there are still active servers in that regard, but it's a lot different. But anyway, so yeah, the only other change in this besides adding skins is just creating some water graphical glitches that existed before that I don't really know if they were real or not. But yeah, we could still bring in those good old Steves. So by request, I'm going to try to make something. We're going to see if you can guess what I'm making. Just from my perspective, it might be super obvious. It might not be. So let's do this. Here we go. So when building stuff like this, I think the best technique is to start with kind of some bare bones thing, like just a rough kind of outline and add detail after. But a lot of times when I'm laying out things like buildings or other such, my main strategy is to kind of outline the whole area and then halfway through throw away the outline and make something that I didn't predict before. Because I find that a lot of the times those first outlines are way too blocky or way too like repetitive, if that makes sense. And so by essentially cutting down halfway through, I lose that repetitive nature, and it makes my builds look a lot more asymmetrical, and I think gives a much better kind of whatchamacallit like aspect to it. Because I think too often I fall into a habit of making things super symmetrical, and it just makes them look worse. There is beauty in that asymmetry. Along with that, I think the best way to like be creative and build stuff is usually to just kind of like take a stab at it. Like, you know, it's obviously not going to look super good like the first few times, or maybe you're super talented and it does look really good. But revisions and just constant modifying things to make them look exactly how you want is a key to proper building, at least when you have such large constraints as working in alpha like this. Let's see here. Let's do this. You can probably already tell what this is, huh? Fortunately, there's no crouch, so I have to build scaffolding in a really sketchy way. Oi, oi. There's like a bug in the game that makes you double place blocks and things. See, like right there, I just placed 2 despite only clicking once. Yeah, this is working. One more, I think. I do like making really big things, or just like scaled up versions of things that already exist. I don't know why it's so fun to me, but it's kind of cool to see very large objects that have been just kind of spat into. That's not symmetrical. It's not. I do like seeing kind of like large versions of things spat into the normal sized world. It's kind of why I built Mega Steve and the giant crafting table and things like that. It's just kind of a cool thing to me. I don't know if that resonates with anybody, but it might. Perfect. Let's do wood for this part. Oops. There we go. Oi. Oof. So tall now. Oi, oi. Double placing. Double breaking too. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah. Now let's add a little bit more depth into it. Part of the problem while building stuff like this is I get really focused and I stop talking. Now I know that that isn't necessarily a good aspect since most people want to hear you keep talking, right? Yeah, I think that looks better with the smooth stone on the edge. I mean, that's what I'm talking about right there. Just kind of going with something and hey, you know, it's work to replace it, but if it looks good, it'd be worth it. Okay. Let's stick it through. So peeking through right here, I think. Right? Yeah, it looks like it's one block away. So it should be that one, that one, that one, that one, and that's the edge right there. So we can do this. Bing bong. Yeah. Doesn't quite look right. Is that lined up correctly? It's not, is it? One more. Let's get rid of this here. Was it lined up correctly? There we go. So that edge is... We need this edge to be lined up right. I think I need 2 more on this one. But it'll look better once I add the cobblestone back in. There we go. That looks about right. Is that correct? Yeah, well. Here we go. Bing bong boom. Middle like that. Correct. I suppose I could have kind of negated some of this pain by... Oops. Well, that actually looks pretty sick. Actually just digging it through the ground. Ooh, I forgot a part. Whoopsies. One more. The double break is killing me. Can't wait for them to fix that, whenever it's gonna be. Okay, so let's do this. Guess this would have been easier from the get-go. Here we go. All right, now we're going to cover up my beautiful work here. Okay, need to get back up there. I guess I'll just do this. Set my spawn here. Perfect. That's not quite right. Get out of here. I always notice something is wrong later on after looking at it again. Bingo. Wait a minute. Maybe it should have been... we go. Okay. All right, it's right now. Cover this up. Boom. Okay. Voila, it is done. Check it out. Big sword stuck in the ground. Wait. My immersion. It's broken. Hold up. Gotta make it look natural. Boom. Big sword in the ground. That's the thumbnail right there. And on this side. Oh, maybe that's the thumbnail. Oh, yeah. That's it. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. I have good news. Next time, new blocks. Actually, something new added to the game. Finally. We're almost through these multiplayer tests. Hold tight. It's just up ahead. See you later.